When you spend years building a life with someone, you think you know where you stand. I thought I did, until I heard her say it. It was a Saturday afternoon. I had just come back from work early, arms full of takeout from her favorite Thai place. I figured we could spend the day together, maybe watch a movie, catch up after a long week. As I walked up the stairs, I heard her voice through the slightly open balcony door. She was on a call with her best friend. And then I heard it. The sentence that shattered everything. "He's just a wallet," she said, laughing. "I mean, yeah, he's nice enough, but if he ever stopped paying for everything, I'd be out of here in a second." I froze. My heart stopped, my hands gripping the paper bag until it crumpled. Just a wallet. 3 years together. And that's what I was to her? Not a partner, not a man she loved, just a walking bank account. Her laughter rang in my ears as I backed away from the door, setting the food down silently on the counter. She didn't even notice I was home. That night, I barely said a word. She didn't either. She was too busy scrolling through her phone, probably texting the same friend she had just mocked me with. I didn't sleep. My mind kept replaying her words like a broken record. And somewhere between midnight and sunrise, I made a decision. If she thought I was just a wallet, then I was about to close it. Permanently. I started small. The next day, I forgot to send her money for her salon appointment. Then I canceled the subscription services I was paying for, her streaming accounts, her premium gym membership, even the meal delivery plan she never used but insisted on keeping. She noticed within 48 hours. "Hey, did the card decline or something? Netflix isn't working," she asked, half distracted, not even looking up from her phone. "Nope," I said calmly. "I canceled it." She blinked at me. "What? Why?" "Because I'm done being your wallet," I said, looking her straight in the eye. For a moment, she just stared at me, as if the words didn't make sense. Then her face twisted into anger. "Excuse me? What is that supposed to mean?" she snapped. "It means," I said evenly, "that I heard you. Yesterday. On the phone. Calling me just a wallet." Her mouth fell open. "You were eavesdropping?" I let out a short laugh. I was standing in my own home. Forgive me for overhearing my girlfriend reducing me to a credit card with legs. Her face went pale. "It was a joke," she said quickly, too quickly. "No," I said, shaking my head. "It was the truth. You've been using me, and I let you. But that ends now." She stood up, crossing her arms. "So what, you're going to stop paying for things? You think that's going to scare me?" I smiled, not the kind of smile she was used to. "No, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just giving you exactly what you said you'd do. I'm taking away the only reason you're here." Over the next week, I went all in. I stopped buying groceries for the house, canceled the utilities that were in my name, and moved all my money into a separate account. When rent was due, I only paid my half. By day 4, she wasn't laughing anymore. "Why are you being so petty?" she demanded one night, her voice rising. "Petty?" I repeated. "Petty is calling the person who loves you just a wallet. What I'm doing is fair." She rolled her eyes. "This is ridiculous. You can't just—" "Oh, I can," I interrupted. And I did. Her attitude started to crack after that. Suddenly, she was asking me to go out together, to talk things through, to work on us. But I wasn't interested. One evening, I came home to find her packing a bag. "So that's it?" I asked from the doorway. She didn't look at me. "I can't live like this," she muttered. "Good," I said quietly, "because I wasn't planning on asking you to stay." She left that night without saying another word. I didn't try to stop her. For the first time in months, the apartment felt peaceful. 2 days later, I got a text from her. "I think I left my credit card here. Can you bring it to me?" I almost laughed. She still thought I was going to rescue her, clean up her mess, like always. I texted back. "Check the mailbox." Inside the mailbox was her card, cut cleanly into 4 pieces. An hour later, she showed up at the apartment, furious. "Do you know how hard it is to get by right now? You're seriously going to do this to me?" I leaned against the doorframe, calm as ever. "You called me just a wallet. So now you can find your own." Her face went red. "You're going to regret this," she hissed. I tilted my head. "No. What I regret is letting you stay as long as I did." Then I shut the door. That was the last time I saw her in person. Weeks later, a mutual friend told me she'd had to move back in with her parents because she couldn't afford rent. The girl who once bragged about using me was now working late-night shifts at a diner, posting passive-aggressive quotes on social media about toxic men who only care about money. I didn't comment, didn't message, didn't reach out. Instead, I focused on myself. I redecorated the apartment, took a trip I'd been putting off, and even reconnected with friends I hadn't seen in months because I was always too busy taking care of her needs. Every now and then, I'd get a message from her, always some mix of apology and blame, but I never responded. The last one simply said, "I miss the life we had." I smiled to myself, closed the message, and deleted her number for good. Because the truth was the life we had was one where I was drained, disrespected, and used. And now I was free.